from work.
Oh, hit F11. Hit F11.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That looks okay?
Yeah, we're doing it live.
Yay.
I'll ping the Discord.
Oh, 1 second.
Yo, I'm excited for this. I got new glasses just so I can make sure that I'm not as blind as the Crunchyroll holders.
LOL.
I'm excited. Okay, I had our chat.
Excited. I'm Tay.
Oh my god, stop it, Dad. I had it open in another channel, so I heard our delay, and it made me cringe because I heard your joke twice. So I was like, "No, it's happening in stereo."
Oh, best joke 2019.
Double time.
Double time. Double XL.
Double XL. So we're kind of waiting for Becker, but I guess we can start. We can hop right into it in the meantime.
We can.
Because
we got the Discord. I'll get this.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we should alert our Discord fam. Our fam squad.
Assemble the
Avengers?
Discord alliance. The our anime podcast alliance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Shaw, in case people are starting to tune in, would you like to introduce all of us?
Yeah, so
people don't know who we are.
Who the hell are you guys?
Who the hell do you think I am?
Well, I am our our podcast icon, but I am Shaw. I'm joined with Mozilla Fennekin.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. And I'm
Nice
joined
to meet
with
you.
Nice to meet you too. What a new year, new me. What's up? And then I'm joined by Fate, of course, coming in strong with the dad jokes.
Yes. What is it? New rhymes, new vibes.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Good not good rhymes, but good vibes.
Yeah. I think for Zombieland it was both for me. But yeah.
Well, we'll get to that because Zombieland is part of this whole episode that we're talking about, which is, of course, the 2018 Anime Awards as presented by Crunchyroll.
And presented by Devil May Cry 5. Becker wanted us to emphasize that.
Also
very
Capcom. Also
Capcom.
A couple others, but yeah, it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, and Verb as well, but
Jesus
yes, Devil May Cry
Christ.
5 is
very
much a part of this. Awards.
I like it though. I like it's out of nowhere, also presented by Devil May Cry 5. Yes. I appreciate their support for the anime industry. I'm
just waiting for. We've had 5 Devil May Cries, but when is Devil May Crybaby coming out?
Oh my god. Well, I like Maz was like, no, this one's getting the laugh. This one's actually good.
Thanks, Maz. I appreciate
I'm really tired.
Yep.
I'm really tired. I'm Tay.
No, stop. You did that offline. And it was nice. No, okay. So we're waiting for Becker, but we're still gonna hop right into it because that's the best way to start a video. So we all know about the Crunchyroll Awards. They were kind of infamous back in 2016 when they were known as the Yuri on Ice Awards. Where I think they had 10 categories and Yuri on Ice was in all of them. So everyone was kind of annoyed because it kind of felt like they half-assed it. They didn't know what they were getting into, and a lot of people wanted it to be more serious than it was. Then Crunchyroll came back at it again for 2017, and they brought in a panel of judges to kind of help out with the nominees for each list. So it was this is curated by leaders of the community, and it was still kind of bad because it turned it from the Yuri on Ice Awards to the Boku no Hero Academia Awards.
Made it Abyss one, the most important one of all.
That
was what was important. That was what was important.
So that was pretty cool. And now we can't even say that this is a blank show of the year awards because there's actually a pretty diverse group of anime represented in this one. So
it's
I'd say
Megalo Box Awards.
Yeah. When Megalo Box is the most nominated show, I'd say they're okay, they're trying hard. And I've been really critical of the awards in the past, like many people. I wasn't as mad as some of them, but I was very critical, and I think they did a much better job here. So I want to give credit where credit is due to the people who came up with the nominees. You can tell they had a finger on the pulse of the community for the year. So claps for that. I don't know if I agree with all of the nominees or
some of them it's a little out there.
But they tried, which is really half the battle. And I respect the effort. I don't respect that there's no best soundtrack category, but I'm not
Best OST.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Mhm.
But
yeah, especially since there is a best OP and best ED category.
yeah, like they
you-
have all of them.
Yeah, and it's also weird. We'll get to it later, but the fact that best director doesn't include any of the films that came out this year, when you had
Yeah.
Hosoda, Yamada, and Yuasa all come out with a film.
Should they have just like put their name and then been like just put their name and just like not say the movies and let you fill in the blank?
I thought you said like just put in your name. I'm like, wow. So
Yeah,
like
just put your name in.
We went from the Yuri on Ice Awards to the My Hero Academia Awards, and then we never had the Your Name Awards. So let's just put your name down.
I wish we had Jack for this because she changed her icon to your name crossed out, which
because she didn't want to show your name. You told her not to make sure your name isn't showing.
I think it was a pretty decent haha. That was a good haha.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Justice for Makuya, as someone posted in chat, we'll be getting to that. We'll actually be going through each of the categories one by one.
But definitely like keep a posting in the chat if you want us to like rant about something specifically like Makuya. I think that movie category will be interesting because I have like not hot takes, but like I came to the right conclusion for the wrong reasons. I put it.
You know who comes to the right conclusions for the right conclusions?
Oh my god! I can't see.
Funkmaster Bex.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Oh my god, he's here.
I can't even tell because of our head.
The legend himself.
What did that thing you said in the Love Live podcast? Like, oh fuck yeah, bro, or something like I forget.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah. Okay, it's so much better when you do it. Thank God. Thank you for joining us. We're just the opening act.
For inviting me, I guess. I don't know.
Or the opening act. Your turn.
So hey, so it seems like you are Pecker. I'm guessing long-time caller.
No, Dad.
First-time caller, long-time listener. Do you want to introduce people to who you may be, in case they haven't heard of you yet, or don't?
I mean, it's your boy Funkmaster Bex.
Yes.
I'm the puppet master of the R Anime podcast, or so I've been told. I don't actually believe that. I don't know. I'm just a long-time fan. I like anime when I can have the time to watch it, I guess. I don't know.
That's cool.
That's so cool. Nervous, you know? It's just like so many
that
people.
That's an unironically good intro.
Have you ever done an anime podcast before, Becker?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, welcome.
Ooh, we've got a first timer here.
Cherry popping.
People will actually think you're a first timer.
I was gonna say
I
was going to say the caller is the first timer. But
oh my god.
Yeah,
that's actually I do like that. I do like that. So now Bex is here. Bex is actually the protagonist of our podcast. So
he's actually the best protagonist of our podcast.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the stream because I've actually haven't seen any of the nominations.
You shilled Agretzko to me.
Oh shit, Agretzko's the best protagonist. Oh my god.
Wait, okay, this was a thing. So why is Yumiko in Best Protagonist when Kakegurui came out in 2017? Are they just going by the Netflix release?
I think they're going by the Netflix release because it didn't come out on Netflix. Like it aired, what was it, fall 20?
Yeah. I think it was like spring 2017.
No,
summer,
fall. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Also, like, should not be Best Protagonist.
I'll defend them for one thing with Best Protagonist. The reason like it makes sense for them to do that for the Netflix thing. And at first I was complaining as well, but then I realized they also did that for Your Name and A Silent Voice the year before when they were only available in 2017. So I'm like, okay, I was okay. We were okay with it back then, so we can't really get mad at them for copying.
Right. I don't think I'm mad that they included it.
You just don't think she's good.
It's a stupid choice.
So someone in the chat was like, I needed Okabe to be in this. And I would agree. So then we could have all of our weekly podcasts like representing in Best Protagonist because we have Violet Evergarden from the acclaimed podcast series Violet Everweekly. And then
unfortunately that weekly series was not brought to you by Devil May Cry 5.
Yo, we brought it up. I said how you wanted to say that a lot.
Thank you. I'm so glad.
Devil May Cry 5.
Wait, actually, brilliant note from the from chat. If we go that way, then next year is the Evangelion Awards.
Does that mean?
Ooh, that could be fun. That would. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad.
I'm gonna try and zoom out a bit to see if we can see more of this. Yes. Okay.
But so anyway, Bex, so you saw Gretzko. I actually got recommended it by a couple of my friends who saw it. But I never actually watched it because they aren't you, and you never told me to watch it. So why did you like it so much, and do you think it's worthy of the best protagonist nomination?
What? I actually talk about this on an upcoming podcast.
Ooh,
Presented to you by Devil May Cry 5.
Yes,
it's actually not, unfortunately.
It's
hit us up,
provided
fam.
to you by me, just me.
Devil May Bex 5.
Bex May Cry 5.
Nah, what I love about this show is that I think anyone who's ever had like a job and worked with other people would like this show. Like that's my selling point. Is like it's
So like
a
90% of
workplace
anime
comedy.
watchers wouldn't get this show.
Like 20%.
Yes. Yeah, you'd be surprised. No, but I think that most of the characters that you're supposed to like are lovable. Like I love Retsuko. Like I'm glad that she is like in this. What is this nomination for this thing? Brought to you by Devil May Cry 5. But I don't know. I just kind of love all the characters. I think about the show like that's a weird thing. Like I actually think about it after I watch it, which I can't say about too many anime, to be honest, unless it's for the wrong reasons. But it's for the right reasons for this show.
Okay.
I would say it has a great intro. I love the karaoke scenes. They're really funny. Like this show's like low key, like really funny, and I think it'll put a smile on your face.
No,
and it's
you
only
put
like
a smile on my face.
It's like 10 episodes. I hope I do.
Got him.
I was gonna make that joke, but I accidentally hit my mic. So
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I might have this like confused, but I think it's like 10 episodes with like 15 minutes each, or it's 15
that's so easy to
episodes, 10
watch.
minutes each.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I literally watched it like in an evening, and I had a great time with it.
That's actually
Nice.
the timing is actually the best protagonist, so you can add it to your mal while not taking as long as an actual airing.
Yes.
I feel that. Speaking of like this category as a whole, do you guys feel like, because I kind of wanted to talk about these in terms of like, do you guys feel like these are fitting as a representative of the year, or do you guys feel like they like obviously missed someone?
I think they missed out on and I actually remember his name for once, the immortal Sugimoto from Golden Kamuy.
Of course he
Har.
did.
The one time we need his name. Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
I actually feel like he was a very good protagonist for the show, and I felt like the way he was like I liked him a lot more. I like Sakuta. Like I can see why he got nominated, right? Because like Araragi is popular, 8-Man is popular, yeah. And like so like I would have put him over Yumiko, for sure. But like overall, like I can see why they chose these. Like I'm sure Bunny Girl Senpai was very popular, and Rimuru is like, I know I'm not the biggest fan of Slime, but I know a lot of people are.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I voted for the slime. I was like,
really?
I was like, who else am I? Well, okay, I like Joe, but he disappointed me overall. Violet was decent. Sakuta was too me IRL. That's just a meme. He's fine. But like Rimuru is just like, he's just like a fucking slime. I just mailed it in. Was like, we're going with the slime. I don't care.
I think he's a good protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad one. He's an interesting. For me, it came down to Joe and Violet.
Yeah.
And I really like Joe. Like I like Joe
also really like Violet. So
yes, and I also really like Violet. But I ended up going for Violet, because I felt like, while like Joe to me was kind of just too disappointing, like you said at the end, and I feel like while I enjoyed Megalo Box, I felt like there was something lacking there.
I think it was like him getting like a full character arc for me. Like I feel like they could have done a lot more with him.
Whereas with Violet, I felt like we did get that full character arc, and I felt like she was done very well. And I thought the voice acting, especially, we might get to the voice acting in a little bit, but I felt like it was
wait, is there a voice acting category now?
There is. There are two.
There is
for English and Japanese. Oh,
yeah,
Poggers.
Yeah. Poggers.
Ooh.
Yeah, you'll have to weigh in on that, but
yes.
Yeah.
Because was it Asakawa Yu who did Violet? It's the one who does like what's its face?
2B.
She does she did 2B, and she also did Mikasa. Yeah. So she like, I thought she brought a lot. Like she was like very well casted for that role.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked it. I mean I love Violet Evergarden, so that's where my
Such
vote
is
went.
fate. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect.
She also looks
anything
like Saber. Someone
I
in
don't want to
the
bring that up.
I gotta do it to him. Someone in the
Somebody
chat
had
brought
to.
up a really good point. They said the thing about best protagonist is what makes a protagonist good is a question most people don't even think about, and I would agree because I feel like a lot of times they're just like, who happens to be the main character who I like, instead
Right.
of who is a protagonist.
A lot of the time
Yeah.
they're just not bad, right? Like
Yeah.
not great.
These guys are
but
all
like
not bad.
Yeah.
Because I can think of a bunch that I would like to be included, but it's also, I know they're not going to be included because I know the people who nominated these shows have not watched them, so whatever.
Oof,
Are
fire.
you
It's
saying
not
a lot
a
of people didn't
slay.
watch
It's not.
Steins Gate?
Well, wait, wait a minute. I was thinking like Gintama because I always think Gintoki is a great protagonist.
Oh yeah,
but they have no.
lol watching Gintama.
Yeah, exactly. Like it
Lol,
wasn't
watching
even a slay.
Gintama in 2018, lol.
It wasn't even a slay. Like,
Boomers.
oof. But yeah, they should have Okabe in this. I think they mailed that in. It was even on Crunchyroll.
I think they
One-
might have, honestly, to give them a little credit, I think they might have avoided doing repeats. So like, I think they wanted to bring in protagonists who got debuted in 2018. Because then otherwise, because they bring up Dragon Ball Super and they bring up Boruto later on.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like otherwise, like this would have just been stacked with like people putting like Goku or Boruto or like stuff like that. So I think
True, but they did
Just-
bring up like yeah. Yeah,
You're probably
yeah,
right.
between like protagonist and antagonist, they only brought up people like characters who debuted in 2018. So I wanna say
that is a big thing. I can see that.
Mhm.
Speaking of antagonists, let's move on to that one.
Yeah.
So
do we have an
Hang on, can I
antagonist
say
podcast, by
something
the
real
way?
quick?
yeah.
Okay. I only just now noticed the Devil May Cry 5 thing at the top. I thought that was a joke because of like the Devil May Cry meme.
No. Like if you go like even on the article where they release everything, it's like
Literally everything
Crunchyroll
related to
Awards
this has-
presented by Devil May Cry 5. Best
Jesus
Girl
Christ.
Crunchyroll Anime Awards presented by Devil May Cry 5. Best VA Performance GP Crunchyroll Anime Awards presented by Devil May Cry 5.
All right, now before we discuss the category, I'll read off all the nominees for anybody who's audio
Good call.
only. Okay.
Oh, for the protagonists, let's start off with that.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Best protagonist?
Yeah, let's read off the list.
For best protagonist, we have Retsuko from Retsuko, Yumiko Jabami from Kakegurui, Joe from Megalo Box, Violet Evergarden from Violet Evergarden, Rimuru Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, and Sakuta Asasagawa from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Nailed the pronunciations. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Good job.
Also, I think Violet has to win because she's the only one whose name is actually the title.
Self-titled.
And if Shonen Jump ever taught me anything, it's that the best characters are the ones that have the titles named after them. So
Yeah, I love One Piece, dude. Greatest character.
One Piece is my favorite protagonist.
I'm actually going to hold off on
favorite
voting. I'm going to hold off on voting for this category because I actually want to see Agretzko first. Based on this, though, I would pick Rimuru.
Same. Slime Boys. What up?
Oh, I should
By
probably
default.
vote on this.
Yeah. You guys, yeah.
Actually,
I don't know if we should.
I feel bad on voting for these because I haven't seen like two-thirds of these shows. So I'm only voting for the things that I watched, right?
Yeah.
That's the same for the jury, so who cares?
Oh, dude, you're totally right. Fuck it.
That's not wrong. I don't think we should go through like too in detail for every category because we might just bore everyone and we'd be here all night. But I guess if we're talking best antagonists, sorry for everyone. These have like spoilers for their shows, whatever. You know what it is.
Spoilers for pretty much every show here, but best antagonist is Ryu Asuka from Devilman Crybaby, Akane Shinjo from SSSS Gridman, All for One from My Hero Academia Season 3, Yuri from Megalo Box, Tokushiro Tsurumi from Golden Kamui, and Momonga from Overlord 3.
I saw some people complaining because Momonga is like actually the protagonist. He just happens to be like a bad dude. So they kind of missed the point of like what a protagonist is. So negative points for that.
They also, because we just defended their choices by saying they picked characters who debuted in 2018.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when is this gonna become the My Hero Academia Awards? Like, you know,
it's actually not that Hero Aka like focused. All things considered.
I just wanted to meme because that's easy. Memes.
No, we are. Oh, I feel bad. No, I ruined memes.
It's okay.
So these are actually like pretty solid. Like last year, they didn't have too much to work with. I think these are all actually pretty good. I might put this category above protagonists with like who they picked, because like some of these guys, I can't think of anyone they missed, so I'm not really going to complain.
It's tough, right? Because I feel like a lot of times in anime, there's like the antagonist. It's a lot like it's self versus world. So like the world circumstances are antagonists. So there's very few like clear cut like characters who are antagonists.
Yeah.
But based on the thing that chat said about like what makes up a good antagonist, I feel like this like hands down has to go to Akane, given how she played out in Gridman, and how like well they made the antagonist the focal point / main character. And there's a really good video on this actually on YouTube.
I saw that. Yeah, I think it was posted today.
To me, they like Trigger really understood what it meant to be an antagonist, and understanding that like antagonist does not equal villain, right? Like this isn't the best villain category. This is the best antagonist.
It's the role. Yeah. Yeah, and it is important too that you said it well, that like she's the main character, but she's not the protagonist. Like she's not the focal point of the story, which makes it more interesting.
No, like she is the focal point, but she's the one going against.
Well, she's not like the
like the antagonist is the one going against the flow of the story, like trying to prevent the story's progress, and that's what she is, even though she is the main character.
Yeah, but they come around to that like eventually. Like it's not obvious from the beginning, so I'm more forgiving of that than the spooky dude from Overlord. I'm saying it like that on purpose. I know his name.
All for One is a fun one though.
Huh?
All for One is a fun one to include.
I do think he's actually pretty decent. I like he had a big scene this year, and I think he's pretty solid. I like Ryo from Devilman Crybaby a lot. I think he's actually really decent. I think he's he's kind of got like an Akane vibe to him, and that like it's not that obvious that he's the antagonist, which is why I said spoilers, even though it's like pointless. But I think he had a really interesting dynamic, and he helped contribute to a lot of the like really powerful scenes in the show. So I like him, and I do like what's his name again? The Golden Kamurai guy?
Oh, Tsurumi?
Tsurumi, yeah. He's quirky. He's really quirky and fun. So I liked him too. I like a bunch of these. Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of think Tsurumi would get my vote. Specifically based on how fun he is to watch, even if he didn't necessarily like it is really tough because I think Akane did more for her show than anybody else in this list.
No doubt.
But I just really like the character of Tsurumi a lot.
Yeah.
I also love how all the other villains love him. Like the guy who like skins people alive, he's like, oh my god, I love Tsurumi so much. Like I'm willing to do anything for this guy.
What's that one clip of him being like, we're brain damage bros? I love that.
Oh, he's, like, after Sugimoto gets shot.
Yeah, he's like really quirky. So
spoilers, by the way. So
so
spoilers for everything.
So that's kind of fine. Did you guys have anything else, or?
I think we're good. Let's keep on rolling. Also, I think we have actual gripes with best protagonist, like going down the list and saying the best boy nominations. So, Maz, would you like to read the list of the best boy nominations?
All right, best boy. Kotaro Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga. Honda-san from Skull-Faced Bookseller Honda-san. Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia Season 3. Sakata Azusagawa from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Halda from Agretzko. And Joe from Megalo Box.
Moss, can we just have a podcast where you just read the names of the shows?
I feel very calming. It's really
I feel like, man, like this is actually really professionally. Like I like whenever you watch the Oscars and they like talk, like they have someone read. Like I felt like, wow, Moss could be that person.
Wait,
I'm going to do that sometime later.
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome. Good call.
Moss for best VA performance, Ian.
Yeah. So I don't know why they repeated a bunch of these. I'm not sure if I should zoom out more or if this looks fine. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think this looks fine enough. It's also like he's like Deku's on here. Like, okay, now I have no sympathy for who they put in protagonist. Like, what the heck, guys?
I think they kind of had to, but I want to say though, like, you know, despite all of our like Hiro Aka bias, me and Fate at least, I feel like this is not a big Deku year in My Hero Academia. I really don't understand why they didn't put All Might or Bakugo, even though I know even though Bakugo is like a lot more contested and like, you know, he's a lot more controversial. This was a big year for both of those two characters. So I feel like they're not even putting Deku in here because people are like, yeah, he was legit good.
Oh yeah, they should have totally put Bakugo in this. What the?
Yeah,
fuck?
like Bakugo, like I wouldn't even be too mad about, or like All Might. Oh my
definitely
god.
All Might. Like I
Oh
just
my
feel
god,
like,
All Might.
and this is where it comes in with the complaints over like, why are they it feels like they're putting in just like the standard My Hero Academia character instead of thinking like, you know, My Hero Academia had a big year this year. Who made it big? All Might or Bakugo? You know, like let's like actually think about it and see why we should be putting them there.
Or is Best Boy supposed to be like their PC way of talking about like husbando?
Oh, I don't know. There's like a
that's what I was thinking too when I saw it.
That's kind of weird, right?
A little bit, but I wouldn't see like most of these as husbando. TBH.
You wouldn't smash the
except for maybe Haida.
Face.
Okay, I gotta say this. The eyes in this like this font look like L's. So when Mo says Halda, it's actually Haida, but it's
fuck, what?
No, he did so good though.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay.
That's why the eyes in Midoriya also look like L's for some reason. I was reading it and I was like, it looks like Halda, but it's totally Haida.
Ooh.
It's Zuko Midoriya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You were
sorry
to derail the conversation.
No. Oh,
someone took an L on that one.
Someone speaking of words that start with L's.
Good shot, not good.
Wait, that was so good.
I wanted to mutter because I wasn't confident.
Speaking of words that start with L's, Chad has informed me, and I can understand now why Deku made the list. That Deku discovered legs.
Wow.
This year,
that's my favorite.
Dude,
he did discover legs. So like he knows that legs are a thing now. I think we have the best chat.
The chat was the friends we made along the way. All of them best boy material.
Yeah.
Can I say also, speaking on the L thing, speaking of like big years for characters, since we're like not basing it off of who showed up in 2018, whatever. Levi had a big year.
Levi,
he had a huge year, huge scene. Like I'll get back to that with best animation.
He isn't in this TBH. Like, this is a terrible list. I hate this.
Yeah.
This is the one category that I think is outright bad.
Yeah.
I think they really like mailed it in. I think I understand like probably half of these with like Kotaro, Sakuta, and Joe. I mean, I haven't seen the other ones. I know that people like Onida.
Haida makes sense. As someone who's seen the show, Haida makes sense.
Okay, so I do think
absolutely makes sense.
I feel like it's a mix between me just already having low expectations and mailing it in, and me not having seen a lot of these. But yeah, probably. Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
Probably the first part more than the second part.
Yeah. I would also say like, as the I'm just gonna own it as the Sword Art Online stand. Where is my precious boy Yu-Gi-Oh? Like
he did have a big.
I forgot that Sword Art Online started this year. Like, I have heard nothing about Sword Art Online this year.
It's the rape thing, which people were like up in arms about. Which
oh yeah, there was the rape stuff.
It was actually not as bad as I thought it would be, but that's for a podcast for another time.
Yeah,
and it's not as bad as the other season, so people aren't making 20 analysis videos on it this time.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, it's airing for 4 straight
quarters. About Sword Art Online at this point, I think.
Yeah, like nothing really can be said that hasn't been said about it.
Someone said Deku was the only bad choice. Maybe we're just letting Deku ruin the category.
I mean, Deku ruined anime 2018.
But he discovered legs.
But he discovered legs, and we all know that legs make anime the best.
Yeah, so maybe this one isn't that bad. It's just Deku is bad, and I ranted about it.
Just bring in Yu-Gi-Oh, or Okabe if you're gonna have somebody.
Yeah, where's Okabe? Come on.
Or Futuruka from.
Steins. We're not getting into that. That would just cause more.
What about Daru?
Future Daru though.
Yeah, I think Crunchyroll is just trying not to go too hard on it. But I like Kotaro. Good vibes, good rhymes. I don't care about anyone else.
I'm literally just.
I even mean
that he says it in the show.
He literally goes, "Good vibes, good rhymes."
Yeah, I'm not like
in English
to come
good
up
vibes,
with a catchphrase
good
on
rhymes.
He just said it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna vote for a Honda-san to say fuck it.
I like. He did have some funny shit. I saw some funny stuff. I gotta watch that.
I'm gonna vote for Honda-san because a close friend of mine once dated a guy who he not so affectionately called Skullfucker. So I'm voting for Honda-san.
Well, how did he get the name?
Yeah. So let's go on to best girls.
Yeah, so moving on.
Nominations.
So do we just let Maz talk? Because this must be a big day for him. Besides go for it.
Best girl nominations or nominees: Anzu from Hina Matsuri, Hinata Miyake from A Place Further Than the Universe, Lily Hoshikawa from Zombieland Saga, Asirpa from Golden Kamui, Nadeshiko Kamikahara from Laid Back Camp, Mai Sakurajima from Rascal Does Not Dream of Burning Girl Senpai. I stumbled because I realized I mispronounced Kagami Hara.
What the
I was like,
fucking
wow.
long.
I was like, dang, like he was doing so well too.
fucked it up.
Asura?
Ashirpa.
Asirpa. Oh, okay, it's cool.
Also, motherfucking Hinata, let's go!
Like for people in the chat who don't know Maz's Mal like the back of their hands, Hinata, is she like your second or like second best girl?
Third favorite character, Sorori's second favorite anime.
So like this is like Maz's girl, so this is a big deal.
She's the hype emote for the record on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's enough to almost win the vote. I use that emote all the time.
Everyone in the Discord needs to vote for Hina. She is our girl.
She's our girl. I feel like. Well, what do you guys think? What do you think about this category? And I think we can tell from the Anzu nomination that this isn't a waifu one, because we should don't waifu Anzu. She's like,
yo, Anzu's too precious. Do not waifu Anzu.
Do not waifu. Also, Lily and Ashby. I'm not.
Ashirpa. Yo, fucking I know pronunciation is so tough, man. But yeah, Lily, I actually like. I'm in two minds about Lily. One is that Zombieland Saga, I felt like had like my own personal favorite girl was the biker one.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think Saga was best girl.
But like, I also appreciate kind of that they included her here, especially because they had the arc about her gender identity in the episode.
It does feel like a statement. Like they're making a statement with this.
It feels like
and that's why I don't like this. I'm not gonna put down transgender people or whatever. I think it's great, but I don't think that Lily was that important to her show, especially compared to other characters in that show.
Right. It's like I appreciate their message and I respect and agree with their message, but I don't want a message to be taking over the awards when we should be focusing on like who are the best girls of 2018.
Like I'm not going to complain about her being categorized as a girl here. I think that's totally fine.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just that she's not the best girl.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
So like to me it felt weird, right? Because if we were just like doing a random like here are like some of my favorite girls of 2018 and you included her, you'd be like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's fair.
But the anime awards, like when you had like for me
presented by Devilman Crybaby 5.
Yes. For me, actually, one of the best girls I saw was Akira Tachibana from Koi wa Ame Agari no Yoni.
She's the main girl, right?
Yeah, she's the main girl from
Which
Koi
makes
Ame.
sense. I don't think there's any other girl in it. What am I saying?
From After the Rain. And to me, like that, like I felt she was handled really well. And like for an anime that deals with age gap romance, like that could have been like really terrible, right?
Big goof.
Like it could have been really bad, but I felt like they handled that so well, and that's because she did such a phenomenal job with it, and she's such a phenomenal character. Yeah. I also feel like Rika or Akane had like
I was gonna say that. Everyone was kind of reeing over the No 02, and I agree with No 02 because I think she was bad, but they definitely should have had Rika or
Akane.
Or Akane, like one of the two. I think it's kind of a no-brainer that one of the two should have made it in, considering like they were both pretty decent characters. I think Akane was better, but Rika still held her own. But like they had a huge burst of fan art. Like it took over the entire fall season. Like they were very big, and they So in my mind, that contributes a lot to like the anime culture scene. Like that's a big deal.
02 also had her own fair share, more than her fair share.
She did. I just think she's bad, so I'm going to use that selective bias thinking in my own.
She also got rammed. She got rammed so hard.
Honestly, I actually wouldn't have been upset with a 02 nomination.
It would have made sense.
I thought she was a good character, to be honest.
I'm sad that they have Rin in. They don't have Rin, and they have Nadeshiko, because I've only seen a couple episodes of Triangle Camp, but I love. No, don't do that to me, Maz.
No, listen. My logic here is that Rin made Yuru Camp comfy. Nadeshiko made Yuru Camp fun.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It makes me want to watch Eurocamp.
Rin has
Nezuko
like
does
5 words per episode.
Rin?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she has a lot in the earlier ones, at least. She's like, it's all internal, like thinking to herself, texting stuff. Like she sets the tone of the show. I feel like Rin is the show. So I'm kind of salty, but I'm not too salty.
No, I would say Nadeshiko is the show.
No, I say both of you guys are wrong, despite the emote usage. But also, someone in chat said this before, and I agree. Huge year for Historia from Attack on Titan as well.
Yeah, Historia. Ymir as well.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So that was
Ymir was season 2.
Yeah, that was last year.
Historia.
So it was really Historia was big for this year.
Or Crystal Renz, as people would know.
Yeah. So she was big. I guess I kind of get that they're like not including her because they didn't include Attack on Titan at all. So I think it's an ED actually, but whatever. So
I'm gonna kind of pick on a little guy here. I actually don't think Sirpa should have made this list.
Ooh.
That's it.
I want Golden Kamuy. I like Golden Kamuy. I think it was kind of slept on this year and should have been in other categories. But yeah, this category is really tough. There are lots of great girls this year that could have really made the list. I'm massive salt about no Mayushi.
Yeah.
This was the year of Mayushi.
Well,
and she's not here.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't even know why I'm saying, I don't even know what I'm saying, I like Mayushi and I would have been fine with that.
You know.
Cha, you made it sound like you were like so passive aggressively against the idea of Mayushi.
Kind of being a bitch.
You were like, yeah.
Well, I was thinking they were snubbing Steins Gate as a whole, so I was like, that just kind of fits the whole thing. Not like fuck Mayushi, because I like Mayushi. I'm a Mayushi defender, even when Naz will not defend Kurisu. I'm just saying.
Damn.
No,
and with that, let's go to best
unintentional slay.
No, I like Mayushi. I want her to be in here. I'm sorry, Maz.
Well, hang on. What? No, who are you guys going to vote for based on this?
I was going to vote for Anzu because that's out of I like Anzu more than
Hinata,
Aspira. I don't.
Golden Kamuy, okay.
Aspira. It looks like Aspira.
A syrup.
I read it wrong.
A syrup.
It's
there
like
we
a
go.
shiripa.
A syrup, yeah.
It's syrup,
A syrup.
So she's
to watch
Canadian.
more of these shows. God damn it.
I liked Mai, but I would have voted for Tomoe Kaga from Bunny Girl Senpai. But I'd probably vote for Hinata. Hinata over Anzu's like so precious. Oh my gosh. Anzu is like the light of everyone's life. Like I love that one moment where she stays over the guy's house and he's like, "Why can't all kids be like this? Why do you have to leave? Don't go."
I might vote for Hinata just for Maz too, because she'll probably be my favorite when I finish A Place Further Than the Universe. So it's kind of like putting a down payment on a best girl ahead of time.
It's taking Shaw a time further than the universe to finish A Place Further Than the Universe.
That's not wrong. Guess with that, can do the next one, which is best OP or best opening sequence.
Oh, here's Shaw's section because she is the self-proclaimed OP aficionado.
Did I say that ever unironically?
Yes.
No, but you kind of come off like one.
Yeah. No, you kind of do.
OPs all the time. Like, this OP isn't very good, guys.
Yeah. And you're like, I don't understand why this OP is so popular. Like, clearly this is the best one.
Dude, I'm making a video about the top 25 best OPs of the year.
Ooh.
Is that
Are you going to be like those other Trinos where it's like top 25 OPs of this season and it's just every show aired that season? I really hate that shit. I wish that trend would die.
All right. Nominees for best opening sequence. Fiction from Wotokoe, Love is Hard for Otaku. Kiss of Death from Darling in the Franxx. Deal with the Devil from Kakegurui. Pop Team Epic from Pop Team Epic. Agretzko theme from Agretzko. Fighting Gold from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind.
Hold up, I gotta look at the ending sections now you brought up JoJo. Oh, it's not there. Whatever.
I don't know. Someone brought up, what's this show? What's that one? Kyokyo or whatever? Kyokyo.
Kokoku.
Kokoku,
Oh,
yeah.
Kokoku. Right.
That OP was snubbed, and the Pop Team Epic OP was snubbed. I'd agree with both.
Epic's here.
It's literally here, son.
Did you literally not look at the screen?
Did you
I
not
did
listen
not
to
look
Moses'
at the
great
it looks too like wholesome for me. I'm like, where's
that's a
the
betrayal.
That's a betrayal.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad Pop Team Epic did not get snubbed. Yeah, I think I agree that the other one got snubbed, but I like these overall. No real complaints.
It's not the worst.
I hate this. This list
Yeah,
sucks.
I'm not a fan of this. Like,
Ooh, looks like the OP snobs have come up and taken my spot. Haha.
Fate the real OP snob.
I think that I think Wodokoi and Pop Team Epic should be there, and I guess Kakegurui.
Kakeguri's
I'm
OP was
borderline
pretty
about
fun.
that
It was
one.
great.
Kakegurui being here is still weird to me.
I feel like the
I
song
don't
is
know.
like
It was good. I'm just kind of biased against like, it was a 2017 show. I haven't seen the Gretzko's
I
OP.
remember people nutting on the Kakegurui
but
opening in 2017.
it has some really cool visuals, but I feel like the song
It's
is
like
kind
super
of
jazzy, right? Like
I feel
like
it's like
the song.
the song is kind of oof for me.
I
but
really like the song. I feel
Yeah.
like it goes well with the idea behind what could have been a good show. Like the casino aspect to it.
Yeah.
With gambling, but
I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I'm not salty it's here. I definitely get it because I think it's a good opening. It's just like a not for me opening. I would have wanted
The most
Sorayori
slept-
here for sure. I love
that's a good
Sorayori
opening.
OP. Especially
Nah.
the shot of what's her face like doing the like laying on her bed and then doing the turn and then the camera turning along with it. Like I love that shot.
Yeah, I like that a lot too.
Koyame's OP was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That's with Chico with Honeyworks as well.
Yeah, they're a good band. People in chat were saying, thanks to Collapse, he's like, Gintama opening should make it. We know they're not going to do long running ones, but I respect, you know. And then a Bunny Girl opening. And someone mentioned,
yes, I love the Bunny Girl opening.
I like
didn't that show have like 5 different EDs too?
Yeah, it had a lot of.
Well, the ED was the same song. It was just like sung by a girl who was the main
it's like Evangelion.
arc. It's like what?
It's like Evangelion.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. And then someone mentioned My Hero and Grand Blue openings.
Gridman opening?
I love the Gridman opening. Gridman is like second favorite opening after.
I unironically like the My Hero Academia opening, the one that everyone doesn't like.
Is that the first one or the first one or the second one?
Yeah.
Because I don't like that.
It's literally the only My Hero Academia opening that I've actually gone back to.
Oh right, I remember.
They liked it too.
Yeah, I actually thought that was actually
like all of them. They're not bad. They're just like really forgettable in my opinion. Like song wise, like I care about the song more about the personally. So I was like, oh, this sounds kind of weird when I was first watching season 3, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'll continue to listen to it, whatever. And I just like, this is actually pretty dope, TBH. But
for me, I would have said actually Animael is a dark horse. Like that was probably Animael was
I heard of it. Yeah.
It was like the cheerleading one. It was like really fun. It was really happy and peppy. I was like the typical Kirara anime. Yeah, go on, Maz.
That actually did have a pretty good OP.
Thank you, Maz.
You have a pretty good OP.
Your face has a pretty good OP.
Ooh.
See my
face. Know most slept on show in this whole year? Happy Sugar Life had a fucking amazing opening. That if you ever saw it, it would be. I
had that on my watching for a long time, and then I just never ended up watching it. Would you say it's worth?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that show a lot.
Sounds good.
But yeah, one of the best OPs of the year. Also, My Baby, I thought had an amazing OP. Hanebado, if there was anything that show did right, it was
that opening.
Hanebado and Caligula.
Yeah,
Hanebado and Caligula.
Oh, you know what I fucking forgot? Go on, Mose.
Hanebado and Caligula are both train wreck level shows, but they have amazing openings.
Yeah, I like both of those.
And that's it.
Okay, you know what totally got snubbed? Devilman's OP.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that. Devilman's opening is really good.
Yes.
That is probably my opening of the year. Probably.
Yeah,
like
I really liked it.
That shit bangs.
It is a banger. I think I have it on my phone too. Yeah, I felt like it was like I'll come back and take the snob hat. I think it was like an okay year for openings, but I feel like I don't feel too strongly about any of them. But I do like the Wodokoi opening.
I voted for that because that's the one I remember the most.
The
Visually.
Waterboy opening was fun. I like the Tarakun opening more actually. And
I feel like that was an attack on me.
Attack on Titan. Attack on Shotten.
Oh yeah, some people like the Attack on Titan. Blah, what was that? The Attack on Titan opening. I did not.
Thought
but
it was fine. Like
I thought
liked
it
was an interesting change of pace.
I thought it was interesting because it fit the pace of the anime more for that season because it was going to be a lot more deliberate and a lot more like introspective.
A lot of hype and stuff. Like it wasn't like as chill as you'd think, and it's kind of showing like them as kids and like I don't really care about them as kids, honestly. Even though it did kind of.
So you're the kind of person who didn't like free starting days, eh?
I did not. I did not like it.
I don't think anyone did.
I actually kind of like free starting days.
Free cast when we got to do that.
Guys,
free podcast when.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's Free Dive to Future in this? Not here because literally not even the free stands watched it.
Sure. Wait, can we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I wanted to say Agretzko's opening was nice too.
I never saw it. I'm glad you didn't skip it on Netflix then. I hope.
Best ending sequence.
I watched it on Netflix. Oh, okay. Wink, wink.
Based on this, I'm going to vote for Pop Team Epic. That's the best on this list.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Pop Team Epic was one son.
Okay, this is cool.
All right,
Maz.
Yeah, they don't have it, Bex. I checked. They don't have the JoJo.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like really, really sad. But they have my other favorite ED, which is
the nominees.
ED. Oh yeah. We have to read them.
Best
sorry
about
that.
Kakate Koi Yo from Megalo Box. Akatsuki no Requiem from Attack on Titan Season 3. Refrain from After the Rain. Star Overhead from FLCL Alternative. Fly Me to the Star from Review Starlight. And Spiky Seeds from FLCL Progressive.
Ooh, okay. I actually got one for this. Okay, I love Star Overhead. It actually is probably my favorite Fully Cooley ending out of all of them.
I really like that ED. That's
love
nice.
It. Yeah, it's a really good one. Both of the Fully Cooley ones are good. I do like the alternative one a lot.
For the most part, you can't go wrong with Fully Cooley EDs.
Yeah,
OG or sequels.
Yeah, I think I really liked the I like both of them. They're worth checking out. But yeah, I think these are mostly solid, kind of.
The only thing I'm not I love the songs like Kakete Koyo and Refrain. Yeah. Like I love the songs. Like the songs are amazing. I had them on repeat. I was like, how the heck do I download them? And then I couldn't, so I had to go to the iTunes JP store to
I went on there all the time. I used all the gotcha money for that. It was a good investment.
It was. And so but the EDs themselves are just the credits.
Yeah, it's
Megalo Box. It's ED is pretty fun.
Alternatives ED was probably the most visually fun.
It is
because it had a couple of live action shots with the little cutout.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
Yeah,
I like that.
You know what's really missing from this list? A bit of photon and universe.
I thought you were gonna start singing "Freaking You," and I was about to join in, but I was a little disappointed.
This is missing, and now you sing it. X has to sing "Freaking You."
I already sung it on the hentai episode. It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah.
No, I wanted to hear
the hentai episode.
Hentai 3 should have been.
I'm not doing that live.
I would recommend it. Becker sings it really well. So
actually, that song was really hard to sing, like as a recording, because the timing is very weird.
Yeah, it's.
I had to listen to it many times.
It's
really difficult.
Good. Yeah.
Shout out to JoJo, the guy's name, who sung it. He did a really good job singing that.
He had to go on a bizarre adventure to do it.
Oh my god.
Maybe he did. He had to go on a freaking bizarre adventure.
Can I have a confession that you guys know the Evangelion EDs where they just saying "Fly Me to the Moon"?
Yeah.
I never really liked them that much because I just feel like I just didn't like it. So then when I saw that Starlight Review did "Fly Me to the Star," which feels like it's trying to do the same thing, only not the same song, I was like, this ain't it, Chief. But I'm not sure if people actually like this and it's just me, or if it's just kind of they're throwing it in for the sake of it.
You could say that about a lot of these things.
That's true.
Stop talking, Eva. Can I come back now?
No, I wasn't sure. Oh my god, I just said I didn't like the ending that much. It's like
I'm leaving again. Bye.
Yeah, you're such a snob. Like, this is why I can't even
Holy
talk like EDs and OPs with you, like, ever. Like, I can't. No.
I literally cannot hear you talk about anime.
I'll try and reform, but I'm not going to reform.
Why do we even have a podcast? I hate you guys.
Like, where could I even hear you talk about anime?
Guys, when I ruined the podcast. Smash like if you were here.
The other EDs that I think are terribly missing from this are, of course, Sorori's. That's
that was a really
ED. And Hisomaso.
Hisomaso. Where is Hisomaso?
It's like nowhere. Is it even available on Netflix now?
Yeah, I think it is on Netflix.
Wait, then why wasn't it considered?
I don't know.
That's dumb. I also like if we're going to include Megalo Box and After the Rain for having like dope songs with like lacking visuals, like put him fucking like Michi Shirube from Violet Evergarden. Like
I didn't. I mean, I love that. That was a great.
Sure.
Good. That was very good.
Why not?
No, like
thank you, very cool.
Thank you. Weird flex, but okay. No, like Minori Chihara, like whenever she does ED for Kyoto Animation, like I love it. Ever since she did the ED for Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, right? I'm like, okay.
She did it. She was the singer for that ED?
Yeah, she did that. She like
big pop.
They like Kyoani brings her for like EDs when they're like, okay, we spent a lot of money on this. So like Disappearance
why her voice sounds familiar. Okay, it makes sense now.
She did that, the Kyokai no Kanata movie ED, and then she did Violet Evergarden. So yeah, but anyway, I fucking love that ED.
They also missed the Steins Gate ED, which I really liked.
I liked that song. That was like low key my favorite part of the show is the ED.
Yeah.
Song.
I think
yeah.
Dexter's such a snob. It is the foot will always be the hat will be passed from each person to person.
Yes.
Based on this list, though, I'm going to vote for the Attack on Titan ED. Based on this list.
Yeah, it had a pretty
solid list. I'd probably vote for Ref Rain from Koyame. Well,
I like how they did Ref Rain. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that.
So now on to best Japanese voice actor performance. It's for
voice
both
acting
guys.
performance.
Voice acting.
I got 3 things to list each time. Oh boy.
Ooh.
So the nominees: Mamoru Miyano as Kotaro Tatsumi from Zombieland Saga, Soma Saito as Honda-san from Skullface Bookseller Honda-san, Megumi Han as Miki Makimura from Devilman Crybaby, Nao Toyama as Rin Shima from Laid Back Camp, Rareko as Retsuko from Agretsuko, and Reina Ueda as Akane Shinjo from SSSS Gridman. I think that's a great pick right there.
Yeah, remember all the S's, which is good.
This is tough because Nao Toyama like really surprised me this year because she was Yui as Yui Gahama from Oregairu, and she was also Chitoge.
Oh, shit.
She's also Chitoge in Nisukoi, so I always only thought of her as like the one note tsundere, like that's like the Genki tsundere. That's all she could play.
I can't unhear her as Chitoge.
Yeah, like I thought that was the only thing she could do, but this year she not only did Rin, who's like as polar opposite from Chitoge as possible, but she also did what's her face?
She did Your Girl.
She did Nozomi from she did Nozomi in Liz.
She also is Your Girl and Bunny Girl.
Oh yeah, she also is Tomoe Ka. But like
even though like Yui from
yeah. So like even though like I liked it, like it was like I didn't feel like that was more
pushing her boundaries as a voice actress.
Right. Which like so like now Toyama as Rin, even though like Rin didn't have that many lines of dialogue, I thought did a good job. But like to me, I think it has to come down between Miyano or because like okay, like there are maybe like 5 people in the world who watched fucking Bakuan or whatever with Reina Ueda as the main girl, and it was like one of her first ever roles. And my god, that show was god awful. like holy shit, it was so bad. And like she played the most annoying Genki girl like possible. She was like always like like the super klutzy, super dumb, like super annoying girl. And she also was in whatchamacallit? Dimension W.
Oh, was she the robot?
Yes. And I thought that was fine, but like the show itself wasn't like amazing. So like between those two things, like I was like, man, like does she like have much of a, I guess, range? And I was just like, oh, she can only do like the cutesy girl, like one note kind of thing. And then like she was so good as Akane Shinjo. Like she brought so much depth into the character, just like bringing out the like foreboding terror of like having this like cutesy girl who's like also like spoilers for Gridman, like also the god of their universe, of their city. Like she did such a good job of selling. She did such a good job when she was like super depressed and sad and like suicidal. Like I thought like it was just amazing. And then Miyano was like,
some would say he carried the show.
I would say he definitely carried the show.
Would you say that, Shaw?
I don't think I would. I would not say that, but some would say that. Because I actually like Zombie.
Shaw, would you say that he had a performance akin to Robin Williams in Aladdin as the genie?
I did say that. I think I did.
Oh.
That's hilarious. You did say that.
Yeah, no, because I think he was like, I feel like they just did the thing where like they let Miyano talk and then they animated it after, like with all of the like rants that he just went on that were just absolutely hilarious.
Right.
I probably will vote for him, but it's not a award category without mentioning the snubs that they also left off.
The snobs or the snubs?
The snubs. The snobs are right here. Our anime podcast coming to you live.
Called
brought
out.
to you by
Devilman Crybaby.
But so another year of great voice acting in actually popular shows that were not featured. We mentioned before in like My Hero Academia, I think Bakugo's VA did an amazing job. You know, I'm not one to give a lot of credit to My Hero Academia, but here I am. So I think his voice actor did a great job. All Might's voice actor did a great job. We also have Yuki Kaji doing Eren in Attack on Titan, and he had a really like impressive season where he did a great job voice acting as well. Kind of would have liked to see some recognition for those, but I get it because I feel like these aren't really snubs because like these are all like pretty good, at least pretty good. Like some of these are really good, but I feel like it's just kind of sad because there were some really great voice acting in popular shows that don't get as much recognition. Maybe they'll get it in the dubs below, but we'll see.
Kana Hanazawa snubbed for both Mayuri Shina and Sato from Happy Sugar Life.
I was actually going to say the same thing. I thought I would have to be the one to defend Kanahana on this, but I'm glad Maz took it upon himself to do it first. Like, Kanahana was so fucking good in Sorayori. Like, oh my gosh. She was amazing.
Wait.
Sorayori, yeah.
I think he meant like, the other show that she was in. What? But that's the Kanahana thing. She's always good in, like, every show she does. Which isn't like, she shouldn't be here. It's just kind of like, yeah, you can, like, pick one and you'll find an amazing performance.
Like
if you like Kana, you need to watch Happy Sugar Life. She is fucking insane in that show.
I need to see it. Like Kana, without spoiling it, because someone on our podcast hasn't gone through all of Sorayori.
You can spoil. I don't care.
The email scene.
Oh, I've heard of the email scene.
The email scene just like broke me. Oh my god! Yeah. Like Hanakana was so freaking good in that. Yeah, no, like Hanakana was crazy good this year. And like I'm also like I would have liked, it would have been nice if they had like voice actors without
and voice
like,
actress. Like
or yeah, voice actors and voice actresses separate, but also like showing the body of their work over the years. So like having Noi Tayama for all the roles she did, Kanahana for all the roles she did, and like Miyano because he also was very good as Okabe this year.
Yeah, like, I feel like part of the reason I want to vote for him is because I want him to be nominated for Okabe, but he did such a great job on both that I'm thinking like, well, he killed it as both, so I'll give it to him.
Right. So it's like tough, right? Because like you kind of want to vote for like the body of work, but if it's gonna be like the Oscars, you have to like vote.
Take the one.
Yeah, take the one.
No, they don't do that. We know they don't.
I know, we know they don't. That's why Leo won the Oscar for a year if that was. The one he should have won it in other years.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like if for me, I would vote for Reina. How about you, Moss? Out of these,
thinking about like that's actually really tough. Like I love Miyano and Zombieland Saga, and combining that with Okabe, I feel like he should win. But at the same time, like I do think that Reina had Akane rather had a much more unique role, I guess. Like I don't know. It's like with Kotaro, like he's a wacky over the top character. We've seen that before. It's just that this one is better than most of them. Whereas Reina Akane is a completely unique character.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know. I think I might give this to Akane.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Bex, did you have anything, or should we move on?
Okay, so the only shows that I watched from this selection, I watched in English. So like,
so you'll be perfect for the next one.
For the next one, because I haven't seen a dubbed anime.
Oh no, I've seen these.
Neither have I.
Shit, this actually works because I've seen like 90% of these.
Ooh,
good. Well, nominees for best voice acting performance in English: Carl Walgan. Am I saying that right?
It's Carrie.
Fucking.
It's the L.
See, I was going to say, I'm like, there's no way her name is Carl.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Karl Marx. And
yeah, that's one hell of a voice acting performance if he pretends to be a girl this whole time.
All right. Kari Walgren as Haruko Haruhana from FLCL Progressive. Christopher Sabat as All Might from My Hero Academia Season 3. Erica Mendez as Retsuko from Agretsuko. David Wald as the narrator from Mr. Tonagawa, Middle Management Blues. Tia Ballard as 02 from Zarling and the Franxx. And Erica Harlacher as Violet Evergarden from Violet Evergarden.
Wait, what?
All right. So let's start with Carrie Walgreen. Now, I've been a fan of Carrie Walgreen for a minute. I absolutely loved her in the original Fooly Cooly. I've enjoyed her as Fu from Samurai Champloo. I love her as the current. Yeah, no. Oh. Yeah, she's also the current voice actor for Saber, because Saber's had like 3 English voice actors in the past like 10 years.
Oh, really? She was the one for Fate Zero, right?
Okay, so they changed voice so when Dean did like the Unlimited Blade Works movie, they changed voice actors for the dub for Saber. So in like the TV series, she's voiced by what's her name? Oh, she was the voice of C2 in Code Geass.
Oh yeah, that chick.
What is her name? Yeah, that chick. And then in the movie, she's voiced by Michelle Ruff. I have no idea why they changed. But like ever since Fate Zero, she's been voiced by Carrie Walgreen, and she's been Saber ever since then. Yeah. We've got Christopher Sabat. He's great. I mean, he's fantastic in everything he does. He's basically just speaking to the microphone as All Might, like with like a little bit more oomph, I guess. So that's pretty good. He's been solid for years as that. I was really surprised by Erica Mendez's performance as Retsuko. I watched the show in English. I absolutely love the dub. I had a great time with it. I might vote for Erica Mendez on this one. I haven't seen Tonagawa yet, but David Wald is usually pretty good, and I'd like to hear him as the narrator. I'm kind of curious about that. Tia Ballard was surprisingly pretty good as 02, actually. Wasn't sure what to expect going in. But she it's like one of her more, she's usually like, she's more known for like the voice of Happy from Fairy Tail, so like more like comedic roles, you know. But like this one is a more serious role for her, which I thought she like kind of stepped up to the plate for. And then actually Erica Harlacher kind of disappointed me a little bit as Violet. I don't know if she really did a great job, actually. She's a great voice actress. I don't know if Violet was like her best though. So out of all of these, I'd probably vote for like Carrie Walgreen, Christopher Sabat, Erica Mendez, or Tia Ballard, TBH. But I'm thinking about Erica Mendez because I mean, Carrie Walgreen, she's been like Haruko for years, so like this isn't like anything new for her. She's been literally voicing. This was actually like her Haruko was her first voice acting role in general. So she has like a really big attachment to that character. She loves playing her. But I was like really like floored with Erica Mendez's performance as Retsuko. So I think I'm going to vote for her. Loki has been like the Loki, it's been the Agretzko nomination.
Yeah, they
like,
do have
so
a
far.
lot. That's
Yeah.
awesome to hear.
I swear to God,
Agretzko
if like
Awards.
Agretzko isn't in like Anime of the Year, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
I don't
Can I just
remember.
say that like 3-4 minute segment was like the most professional segment I think in our anime podcast history.
Bro,
Yeah.
I have wanted to talk about this shit for like years, but like I've never had like the opportunity. But now I do, dude. It's my time. It's my time.
Nice.
Holy shit, that was so well put together. So
That
well, like,
was.
bam, bam. I was like, wow, like thou hast almost made a dub listener out of me.
That was nice.
Thank you. It's not quite though, because Carrie Walgreen disappointed me as Saber. Although I find it funny that the voice actress for Saber in Fate Zero and for Fu in Samurai Champloo, like they're the same in JP and they're the same in the US.
I know. I remember when
Ooh.
you were when we were talking about you watching Champloo, you're like, I have to watch because of Saber. I'm like, wait, does he mean Carrie Walgreen or like what's her name? What's the
Ayako
seiyu's
Kawasumi.
name? Yeah,
Ayako
I was
Kawasumi.
like, oh wait, they're voiced by the same person. That's kind of funny, actually. but
So
That's
Well, yeah.
awesome. Thank
You're
you,
awesome.
Bex.
thank you,
Yeah.
Bex.
Bex.
I'm so fucking grateful for my Bex.
And
A little bit of Ari there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then we got Bex is our director, so now we can do best director second to Bex.
All right.
Wait, am I doing this or is
No,
think
no,
no.
it's
All right,
Maz.
nominees.
I was like, wait, I was just like, Mosey, you there, buddy?
Thank you, Bex.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Exposed.
Sorry, I'm kind of lagging. All right. I was kind of slacking off the last couple ones, but this one will be better. Nominees for Best Director: Masaki Yuasa for Devilman Crybaby, Atsuko Ishizuka from Devil.
No, you're doing
As
good.
For A Place Further Than the Universe, Yo Moriyama from Megalo Box, Yohei Suzuki from Planet With, Tachichi Ichidate from Violet Evergarden, and Hiroko Utsumi from Banana Fish.
So I guess this is just really best directing, but I guess which shows
I mean,
have
we
the
have to
best
ask, what does it mean to be best director? Like, that's kind of
Also,
vague,
the fact
right?
that they didn't include any of the films.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
there's
think
a
well,
film
they,
section, so that's a little bit different.
I think they got criticism in the past for including films with regular TV animation, so they wanted to not do it again.
Yeah.
So I can respect that as a separation of. Yeah, I can respect that, even though I do think like probably the best directing we've seen this year are from the
it's not even
films.
the best Masaki Yuasa anime that came out
This year, yeah.
stateside this year.
What else
Yeah.
came out this year?
You know,
Night is Short, Walk on Girl.
I
Walk
liked-
on Girl.
Oh, I like Devilman more than Walk on Girl, so
Ooh,
I'm gonna have to disagree
gonna-
with you there.
I think
We're gonna
Lou
have to
on the
kick
Wall came out.
I do like Lou,
stateside.
but I do like Lou the most, but they didn't nominate that, so I am
Blue Over the
sad.
Wall.
Yeah, but
Wait, I haven't seen the nominations yet. Don't tell me what they nominated yet.
ooh, sorry,
I'm gonna be
spoilers.
surprised.
Spoilers brought to you
Wait,
by-
he just literally
Devil.
read them to you.
No, he meant
think
for
it
No,
was-
like
he meant
for
later.
film.
I meant like for like best.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
We
back
haven't got there
to
yet.
this is kind of cool because Planet With was nominated, which I heard a lot of good things, but I never got to see. I think it's one of the true hidden gem shows, along with High Score Girl. But I heard a lot of good
Mhm.
things about it. So, but I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on the directing. I feel like I've seen. I don't know. I feel like. I guess Megalo Box had good directing, and Violet
I'm gonna go
Evergarden.
Devilman for this, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
I
I think-
actually dislike Devilman, but like I thought it was one of the better directed shows I've seen.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
guess-
just a Yuasa fan. I'm just a Yuasa fan. I think.
I would
But
say
my problem with Devilman were more with like the story itself,
mhm.
not so much like.
He
how
didn't
it
have a
looked
problem
and
with his
sounded.
directing. It was just
Yeah.
Devilman. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel strongly about any of these, but I guess I would like. I guess I like the Devilman directing the best too, kind of by default.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, I had no idea that Hiroko Utsumi was the director for Banana Fish.
I think so.
Because Hiroko Utsumi, she's most famous for the of course the Hyoka episode where they go into the hot spring, and of course Free season 1 and season 2.
KyoAni person. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
interesting.
that's
She's
why.
former KyoAni, and then she left KyoAni to do
She
the
directed
Yu-Gi-Oh
Free.
movie.
This show makes sense. Okay, Banana
Yes.
Fish makes sense.
She went to do animation direction for Yu-Gi-Oh, and then it bombed, and then they put in a new director for free. So I was like, man, I hope like Utsumi like finds a place to settle in at. So it looks like she was able to direct something at MAPPA. So like I really like the direction of Free. So I'll have to check that out. I do think though, like I've always really liked Ishizuka Atsuko. She also did like her directing style. I've always been a fan of, even if I wasn't like huge fan of the shows that she directed. She did No Game No Life. She did Sakuraso no Kanajo, the Pet Girl of the Sakura Dorm. And she also did Prince of Stride Alternative. And like,
oh, that show sucked.
It did.
It was not a good show, but I really liked it. Like the directing was great, but like, my God, I like because I really like her use of coloring.
I don't remember a single thing about that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I only watched it because I was a fan of her directing a No Game No Life and Sakura So it's like, oh, like I'll watch it. And I was like, man, like I kind of like the directing, but man, I do not like it. But like I really love how she used like lighting and how she uses colors and all that. And how like I thought she did a wonderful job with this original story. With no source material, working off like this creative screenwriter and this whole creative team and putting together a product that was like so cohesive and well put together. And I think especially for it being a original anime, I thought it was really impressive what she did. Although like I gotta give props to my man Taichi Ishidate. Although it also feels weird to say like to give props to Taichi Ishidate when like Kyoto Animation they like brought like they always have their like episode directors bring in their own flair. So like he's more of the overarching director. But like my favorite episodes from Violet Evergarden, I don't think were directed or storyboarded by him.
So he didn't do like episode 7 or 10. Those are like the two big ones.
Yeah, episode 10, I do not believe it was Taichi Ishidate. Anyway, but yeah, like episode 10 was gorgeous. Episode 5 too with the princess.
I think that's 7. I think that's 7, right? That's the one with the lake scene.
No, 7 is with the playwright.
Yeah, that's the playwright.
I'm talking about the whatchamacallit.
Oh, actual princess.
Talking about.
Oh, the actual princess.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Directed by Naoka Yamada.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a reveal.
Sorry, babe.
Letting everyone.
I should have known. I should have known that.
Yeah, episode 10 was done by Nobuaki Maruki.
Okay, so, but yeah,
it's like, in any case, I'd probably give it to Atsuko Ishizuka. I'm also disappointed that the Koyame director wasn't nominated. Ayumu Watanabe.
I've heard that show is extremely well directed.
Yeah, that was really gorgeous. Like he's most famous for doing like a whole ton of shit for Doraemon.
Oh yeah.
Like he does a ton of stuff for Doraemon, and like for like Koyame just looks so gorgeous, and there's like so many touching, moving scenes for me that I felt like you gotta give that guy some props, man. That was so good.
Yeah,
I think based on this list, I'm actually gonna give this to Yuasa. I thought I thought he did a great job with Devilman.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I'd agree. I feel kind of about this, but you had some good breakdowns, Fate, so it made me appreciate it more in retrospect. Yeah. So that was Best Director. Is this okay? This is where you get to complain a bit. This is the big oof. So Maz, take it away.
For Best Animation, I'm going to list the studio as well. Kyoto Animation with Violet Evergarden. Science Saru with Devilman Crybaby. TMS Entertainment and 3X Cube with Megalo Box. Madhouse with A Place Further Than the Universe. Troika with Bloom Into You. And Bones with My Hero Academia Season 3. Who the fuck put Bloom Into You in this?
Who the fuck put Troika in here?
I wanted to say about Best Director as well. I think that there were too general with these categories because like Best Director and Best Animation, it kind of feels like some of these should have Best Art, like Megalo Box and you should have Best Art Style.
Yeah.
And actually, Bloom Into You should have actually been in Best Directing instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that show was extremely well directed. I would never say it had great animation.
No, the animation was like very like it was consistently mediocre, and that's the best thing I can say about it.
And you would also say that wouldn't make it a bad show. Like I feel like the animation for it wasn't a big part of what made the show a big hit. You know, it's kind of weird because you look at something like Violet Evergarden, the animation was like a huge selling point for it, and like in Hiroaka, it's always a big selling point and one of the main reasons that people praise it so much. So it's kind of weird that they have Bloom when you're like, okay, like weird flex, but okay, it's not really a good,
right?
Well, it's not a big animation show.
You could have a great show that's not well animated. You could have great anime that's not well, like Shinkai's like first like short film, Voices from a Distant Star, where like he did it all himself, and it like does
he did
not
it in like
look
Microsoft Paint on his computer in like the 90s.
Like it's gorgeous for its time, kind of. If you like,
it's kind of cool.
If you put a bunch of caveats there, right? Like it's one guy pretty much just doing it by like, but it doesn't look great. But it's like a very good story. It's very well put together. But like, Bloom Into You is a good anime. It doesn't need like good anime doesn't need to have good animation, but like it should not be anywhere.
It's not really like a visual show of that. It's not like a visually
I think it's
animation intensive.
I feel it's like it is the art style and directing, as you guys said, because I saw an episode and I was like, yeah, this is like good art style and directing, but like I wouldn't notice the animation.
Yeah,
but it is the case where
season 2 had better animation than
gotta love One Room though. One Room is classic.
In this, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, where's One Room? God.
Yeah, like classic sleeping on best anime again.
Performance.
Classic sleeping with Hinako, am I right?
Ooh, got him.
Yo.
I feel like this is kind of, you know how we just praised Devilman Crybaby for good directing like 2 seconds ago? I feel like the animation was decent for it, but it's also another case of like the art style was good, but the animation itself was decent.
Honestly, the only two shows that deserve to be in this category are Violet Evergarden and My Hero Academia. Sorry, Becker.
Oh, okay. I actually think it plays further than the universe. Has an outside shot of being in here. I thought the animation was it was consistent, it was good, and the running scenes were done really well, especially when they're in where is it, Shinjuku or whatever? And they're all running and they split up and they run around. Like that was really well animated. Certain aspects were like the character acting was really done well. But like to me it was like Violet Evergarden. We're all living in like Violet Evergarden's like animation world. Like Gridman was beautifully, like Gridman's animation was just like so well done. They got like all the famous like old tokusatsu people in, all the makeup directors in. They had a freaking kaiju character designed by Itano, and Itano's like so old he can't draw in straight lines anymore.
Wonder how he did it.
Well, yeah, so he did a
sorry, that was mean. Sorry.
he did a sketch. That was a
I'm not trying to say him. I'm curious. I'm like, but how did
he did a sketch and then they did the 3D CG over it. That it was the puppet one. It was the one with the puppet overhead. So and the one that they killed off with the Tano Circus.
Yeah. I think I remember that one.
Yeah. So I thought it was ironic that they killed the Itano kaiju with the Itano Circus. But yeah, no,
that's good.
But Gridman was just like so beautifully animated. Koiame was like absolutely gorgeous, like so smooth, so freaking well done.
I feel like I sound like a huge Attack on Titan show, but like also for people who don't know, I had it dropped for like 5 years. I came back to it this year.
I wonder who contracted you to watch it.
Eyes at fate. I can't do it without emotes, but Attack on Titan has like one of my favorite cuts of animation this year, or of all time, with the Levi chase scene.
And then they have shot where there's like someone just like not sliding, but like
like
I don't know what there was like
going like people over the like when Levi's getting like running from the military police, the MP.
Yeah, that's the big chase scene.
Scene was so
was insane. That was insane. And that it's not the only good instance of animation in the show that for that core. They had a lot of really great shots, and it's always consistently well done. Like Attack on Titan consistently looks good. So I feel like, it's very odd they don't have it here. And I feel like this might be a very cynical take, but I feel like sometimes they avoid some of the like popular obvious ones because they feel like people are going to give them shit for it. But sometimes they really do need to include the popular obvious choices because they deserve it.
Or just
and I think
the ones that fit the choices better, right? Like
yeah. Sometimes
like,
it's true.
Don't do it because like your and I's is super popular and just like force it into categories it doesn't belong. Like,
but sometimes it is fitting, yeah.
And like for My Hero Academia, I'm actually gonna disagree. I feel like it was really well animated for like 4 scenes total,
I think
and
it
the
really
rest...
looks really great in fight scenes, but like in the rest of the show, it looks okay.
That's
but
how
most
I
of the
would
show
see.
is fight scenes.
It's a
Is
it's
it?
a tough call. I mean, are we thinking it's tough when you try and think like a show that looks consistently well done, or some of the shows that might be like hit or miss at times, but then they have like the really big Sakuga moments, you know? I think sometimes
hit or miss.
Guess you never miss. Huh? Oh my god. Well, Attack on Titan never misses with animation. Take that, Crunchyroll. Maybe it does.
Animation. Nor does Killed Animation. Like, oh my god, the lake scene. Just
the
like,
lake scene.
Holy shit. How do you... my favorite like Violet Evergarden story is when the CM first started, and they have that like opening cut of like 3 seconds of the Violet typing at the typewriter, and then the letter like leaving and like floating with the...
I wish that was in the show. I wish that was like actually in the show.
I wish the axe was in the show, like the battle axe.
Yeah, that too.
That took the animator a month to draw. That 3-second cut. That 3-second cut took an animator a month to draw. So then after that, they were like, "Fuck it, we can't do hand-drawn typewriters." So the 3D CGI.
It looks good though. Violet Evergarden does look really good. I don't know what I'll vote for. I think I just don't care again. I might do Violet Evergarden.
I'm definitely Violet of these. Like, it's not gonna be Megalo Box or Bloom or My Hero.
And Megalo Box does look good, but I don't think the animation.
My Hero, honestly.
Yeah, My Hero was good too.
I'm gonna leave this to a write-in vote because I think the best animated show of the whole year was Hanebado.
Oh yeah, that had some really great. Why'd they? Yeah. Oh my. What? Whatever. Whatever. Thank you, Crunchyroll. Next.
Can we just move on to films now?
Oh yeah, films.
Or do you guys?
Yeah.
Let's do
I was done with that.
Well, do you have anything to add, Becker?
No, I have nothing to say.
Someone asked, "Is One Room a hentai?"
Most of these shows, so I'm just like, oh yeah, cool, whatever.
Someone asked in chat, "Is One Room season 2 a hentai?" And for that, I would say, watch the Hentai 3 podcast, and you'll find out.
It's not even what? It's not in Hentai 3.
We gotta get more views, Bex.
Yeah. I think One Room is. We'd like it to be hentai. Would we?
So the nominees for best film are
Hentai 3 best film. What the?
The Night is Short, Walk On Girl from Science Saru, My Hero Academia, 2 Heroes from Bones, Mirai of the Future from Studio Chizu, Liz and the Bluebird from Kyoto Animation, Mazinger Z Infinity from Toei Animation, and Fireworks from Studio Shaft. Really?
Okay.
All right.
What?
Before we get into this,
why the fuck is Fireworks here? I haven't seen it, but I've heard that it's ass with like a
full
discount
disclosure.
Senjigahara.
Badass.
We have to let you guys know at home that we were sponsored by G-Kids to talk about Mirai. You can find an episode about that earlier. We were also sponsored by 11 Arts to talk about Liz and the Bluebird, and you can also find that
shit,
episode
the battle of the sponsors.
Ooh, and they're next to each other.
And G-Kids also provided me with a copy of Fireworks Blu-ray.
Did you watch it?
Why?
Did you watch it though?
So I just wanted to let people know that those 3 things were a thing.
But did you watch it? I need to know from firsthand experience what Fireworks is, because I've never seen a movie get pushed into everything that has gotten near panned. I've never heard a good thing about Fireworks. I've never heard anything remotely positive, and I see it everywhere. Like, what is this movie?
The first thing that I hate about this movie is that it has a discount Senjigahara right on the cover. Like,
you know that they're like, hey, you guys heard of Monogatari? Boom, we got it, but worse.
Remember Senjigahara? Oh, they also like part of the marketing was like producers of your name.
Producers
right?
of your name. I'm like,
oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, you guys know that producing in like anime means so much less than what we think of the West.
The difference is day and night.
Yeah. And the night is short.
Yeah. So did you watch it?
Night is Short is going to be my pick for like best film. Personally, I thought that was my favorite. If not, I would do the My Hero Academia.
Wait, I need to know this.
Unironically.
So I was really appreciative of G-Kids giving me that Blu-ray copy, and I don't want those feelings to change, though I haven't seen it.
Oh, good call. Yeah, just let it be a memento.
You haven't seen Night is Short?
No, we're talking about Fireworks because he said they gave him Fireworks.
Why are we still talking about Fireworks?
Because he didn't answer it because I kept getting cut off, so I had to find the answer.
Yeah, she had to Fireworks the answer.
Doesn't matter. Like,
That
doesn't matter
doesn't
that
make fucking
anyone's
sense,
seen
Vin.
fireworks.
Also,
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Night is Short, Walk on Girl because I was out of the country when G-Kids was showing it. And so I'm waiting for the Blu-rays to come out. So and then I'll watch it then. Because I only watch anime legally. Thanks,
I did
Crunchyroll.
get to see it in theaters, and I liked it a lot more on
I might like it.
theaters.
Oh, I should have seen it in theaters. I like not what is it?
I only
Night
saw
is
it
Short,
'cause I
Walk
wanted
on
to
Girl.
give Miyazaki some amount of money. I don't know how much of it goes to him, but like I want him to get money from me.
Wait, I had another question. Bex, I didn't get to see My Hero Academia in theaters, but you liked it, right? Like that was a good movie?
I like had fun with it actually. I wasn't expecting much, but I was like, I kind of get the appeal of My Hero Academia at this point. Like it's just kind of fun. That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's all.
But you're kind of on the lukewarm side with like me and Fate, so like you liking it means more to me.
I gave it a high 7, so
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's
what?
good.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I want to see
Oh,
it.
okay. So like the visuals were nuts, like super duper.
Oh,
like
cool.
super duper
Nice.
nuts.
Best animation.
Just a heads up. I am such a big My Hero Acca fan that I only watch things that are canon. So when I saw
this movie is canon.
It is canon,
right?
Is it?
Is it?
No, I don't think it's canon.
No,
anime films are
it's like a
never
filler
canon.
movie.
To help write this, right? I want to say he did.
Yeah, but
like,
it's like a side story. I think it's a side thing. Like I don't think it's canon.
It's between. Yeah, it's a side story. It's a side story.
Yeah. Oh, someone in chat said Tay should get out of the country again after a pun like that. But I think he's made so many puns that I don't know which one they mean. So
I think it was the fireworks one.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Why are we still talking about fireworks?
Guys, I need to find
Shut the fuck up about fireworks.
So fireworks sucks.
Fireworks is the new Judy Tyson. I swear to God.
I'm gonna watch fireworks after this podcast. No, I won't.
Can we
Someone
just, like,
mentioned.
Can we just like group watch it like in a stream and just like
I'm
hate
down.
on
Yo, let's
it?
do that. Wait, that can be I'll follow up on this later. We'll see. That could be a thing. Someone mentioned where is Makuya, and Makuya is an interesting case because it did come out in 2018. There was a Western release for it, and it's like on Blu-ray right now. I personally
that one did not get as much of, like a big release as like say other films did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because I wanted to see that, but it was like at a time where I wasn't available to see it. I was like,
was it in theaters by you? I forget.
It was.
Not only did I miss Makuya when it was showing in the US, because I was in Korea, Japan, but I went to Korea and Japan. They were both like, Makuya has just finished its run, and I was like, thanks.
Can I be weird though? Like I did not. Can I bring out the Snob King? I was not big on Makuya. I think it should be here, but I would not vote for it. So like I think it should get.
I would have it over Mazinger Z. Like that one came out of nowhere.
What is that? What is that? Is that the One Piece thing?
Mazinger Z. Mazinger Z is like one of the face.
It was like one of the most oldest anime ever.
Yeah,
like,
it looks like OG like mecha anime.
Okay, because the One Piece movie is coming out and it looks like almost identical to that, and it was also Toei, so I wasn't paying attention.
No, it doesn't. That's a robot. There are no robots.
No, it looks different. It's not, one of the promotion materials I saw looks kind of similar.
Did you just confuse Mazinger Z?
Got the re-up.
Let's have a group of Mazinger Z instead. So that we know what Mazinger Z is.
All two of the mecha diehards in chat are like dying right now, listening at home, hearing you confuse One Piece with Mazinger Z.
I swear the promotion material looked similar, so I was like mailing it in.
Wait, have you seen the picture like that's on it right now? Like
I'm looking at it. Have you seen the? You know what I'm talking about? The One Piece movie? No, the One Piece movie coming out. Yeah. Yeah, so
we're not gonna even.
Maybe we should get out of this category.
Can we mute Shaw for like 2 minutes?
Yeah. So back.
Not allowed to speak on like mecha ever.
Feels bad.
Oh man. Oh, I wanted to say, since they counted Kakegurui in the Anime Awards presented by Devil May Cry 5, right? They should have included Perfect Blue, since that came out stateside this year.
Well, that's why next year it's gonna be the Evangelion Awards.
Yeah.
Well, I'm making a joke. I just want a Perfect Blue to win an award. Like, I want more people to see.
Wait, did Netflix also get end of Evangelion?
Let's write in Perfect.
Can we write in stuff or no?
Can we write in our episode?
We can write in our own votes.
I don't think we can. Can
we submit Perfect Blue?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not logged in.
Can we?
Yes. If that was part of it, I would have voted for Perfect Blue.
Can we write in our episodes on Liz and the Bluebird?
Can we just write in the third hentai podcast for films? Like, that is a film.
Oh, But anyway, we talked a lot about Mirai. Actually, me, Bex, and Shaw talked about Mirai on the podcast. You can see that. We can link that in the description. Or you can check it out on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/theranimepodcast. No slashes for the Anime Podcast.
Stab.
Or you can find it on Spotify or Simplecast or iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. We also have the Liz and the Bluebird episode. And for me, like, I know this is going to come as a real shocker to anyone who's known me or talked to me in, like, I don't know, the last 7 years. But Listen to Bluebird is going to be my pick for best film.
Mine too.
Whoa!
Yeah. Well, see.
Wait, what? Seriously? Wait,
Yeah.
did you slay me, right?
Yeah, I gave it I think it's also a 6, but I think Liz is a lot better overall.
Damn.
Even when I win, I stab.
Shaw, even when you hit, you missed, huh?
Yeah, wow, I broke the meme. But yeah, I think Liz is probably the best out of these. So I didn't get to see the Hiroaka one, and I didn't see One Piece Mazinger Z. So yeah, that's
How about you, Moss?
I only saw Liz and the Bluebird, and I didn't really like it that much, so I'm not going to vote.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just vote for Mazinger Z. Just say fuck it.
So
Yeah, give it to Mazinger Z.
So I know whose names to write in the Death Note. So anyway.
Yep, that's fine. So
this is fine.
Best character design. The nominees are Akiko Takase for Violet Evergarden, Kiyotaka Oshiyama for Devilman Crybaby, Kasumi Fukugaga for Zombieland Saga, Hiroshi Shizumu for Megalo Box, Sanrio for Agretsuko, and Takahiro Kishida for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. I'm not sure why Devilman is on here.
Yeah,
I'm not even really sure why Megalo Box is on here either, TBH.
I don't really get why JoJo's on here because that's based on, like, it's not even that different from the manga. Like, it's just manga designs basically for JoJo. I don't know.
I guess there's something in translating it, but I think it does have some of the more unique designs out there.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
close enough.
I don't know. It's not my choice.
I feel like out of all the categories,
Loki Zombieland Saga looks kind of generic.
I feel like Darling in the Franxx should be here.
Wait,
yeah, I would say Darling in the Franxx.
I mentioned
you know what I would say?
Hisomaso.
Ooh, I like the character designs in that personally. I thought those were pretty unique.
Hisomaso's great.
Out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna repeat this story just in case any listeners at home didn't listen to the fall retro episode. But I think Darling in the Franxx should get a nod here just because for the mecha designs, the mecha director was literally like, one of the reasons why they're in the doggy pose is because doggy position is my favorite. He just threw it out there as a joke and the director loved it. So
wow.
So yeah, I mean I would have given the nod to Liz, but Liz isn't. I guess they're not including anime here. I'd probably give it to Violet just because, like, first of all, like, it was crazy just like how every, like, even the side characters, like the one episode where they go, like, Violet goes into the school and takes lessons there, like each character looked like so well developed and like so put so much effort into, is despite the fact they're on screen for like less than an episode. So and like
the show had background waifus for days.
It really did, and it's Akiko Takase's first character designing role. I believe she was previously only the illustrator for the Violet Evergarden LN covers, and then they were like, "Hey, you did such a good job. Here's like this gigantic project. Here you go. Have fun." And she survived and did a very good job.
Wench.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Pirate Wench.
And Oz's secretary.
Most, didn't you like one of the receptionist girls? I think.
Yeah, receptionist waifu.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, might go with that too. Taking the W.
Character design. The two that got snubbed, obviously, were Gridman.
Gridman up there too.
And what was the other one I was thinking? Oh, Eurocamp should have been on there.
Oh, Eurocamp. I would have also said Koyame, but I feel like a Koyame show which is weird. Like I liked
I like-
Koyame.
Yeah, I'm like that with Attack on Titan, and it's just because they're not represented when I feel like there are very specific categories that fit both of them. And like they definitely should have made it over some of the people in here. So sometimes you got to shill to make up for the lack of representation.
Gotcha.
Also, I actually think that Goblin Slayer should have been on here. If we're going to take out JoJo, I would have put in Goblin Slayer.
Huh. For character design.
Yeah. It was good. Obviously, no one agrees. So whatever.
No. I'm thinking about it.
I haven't seen the show, so I'm just like, all right, cool.
I
honestly wanted to contribute to the awkward silence. I wanted to add to that.
Wow, Shaw, you're toxic.
Wow, literally the most toxic
of all time.
Shaw, can you go mute yourself again?
More like
Shaw, go talk about Mazinger
Hey,
Z
wait,
One Piece somewhere else.
Wait, Mazinger Z is objectively better than One Piece because Mazinger is actually both the name of the mecha and the name of the anime, whereas there's no character named One Piece.
You told me there was a One Piece. No, now I can't watch One Piece. Ruined. Oh, well.
There's only One Piece? You can't
It's
share
the
One
name
Piece. It's
of the
just-
treasure in the Grand Line.
I think out of anything on this list, though, the best one, Zombieland Saga.
Wait, are we gonna? Are we still on character design or?
Yeah.
Are we
Oh,
still,
by the way, I
I'm-
picked Agretzko because I thought everyone in the show looked amazing and it made for great fan art. TBA.
You look
I thought
amazing.
it fit the show really well, actually. I don't
I
know.
think
no
you
fur.
I have
really
no
well.
much to say other than go watch Agretzko. Go watch it.
I think One Room Season 2 should also be a dark horse
Yeah,
here.
what the fuck? Why is it here?
Where is the representation for One Room
Where
Season 2?
Oh man. Oh, are we doing anime of the year now? Oh
think
boy,
we
I haven't
are.
seen the
Are we
new
ready for that?
Are we? Yes, come on, read it out, Moss.
All right.
Where-
Anime.
I like how
of the
Agretzko is
year.
on like every nomination except for anime of the year. What the fuck?
Wow, way to spoil my list.
Feel bad.
So the nominees for Anime of the Year are A Place Further Than the Universe by Madhouse, Devilman Crybaby by Science Saru, Megalo Box by TMS Entertainment and 3X Cube, Violet Evergarden by Kyoto Animation, Hinamatsuri from Studio Feel, and Zombieland Saga by Studio Mappa.
Well, I got them wrong when I picked originally. I didn't anticipate.
You were right about Hinamatsuri. You got me on
I
that.
was
one.
really I'm really surprised by Hinamatsuri
I am
being there.
really
Because
surprised by
I
Hinamatsuri.
actually really like that show. Like I gave it an 8.
Uh-huh.
But like, why is this show like over like say Agretzko, which has been in every category besides anime? Okay, I'm so pissed at this. I am.
At least they didn't put
I
in
don't-
fucking My
okay.
Hero Academia.
Yeah, that I think
They
we
Yeah.
learned a little.
last year.
Um,
They
They
learned.
learned their lessons.
Yeah.
Except Devilman Crybaby?
I
Okay,
think
that
it's
show.
fitting.
Okay, a lot of people like that show.
I think it's
Yeah,
fitting
that
given
one's fine.
given everything. I think it's fitting. I'm not.
Mhm.
I don't know if I say it deserve it. I might say that, but I think it's fitting to be nominated. All things considered.
Hey,
Where's
hey,
the-
Fate, if we don't have Devilman Crybaby, then we have to put in Sangatsu instead. Which would you
I
rather have?
anticipated that, and I
Wait,
was
wait.
wrong.
Why does it have to be Sangatsu?
I don't know actually.
Because he hates Sangatsu.
Oh, that's the meme.
There's got to be one show I hate on this,
Wait,
right? So at least it's the
Wait,
show.
but you hate Zombieland Saga. Do you hate
I don't
Devil
stop.
too?
Oh my god.
I don't hate Zombieland Saga.
Wow,
I was
Fate, you hate
biggest fan.
Zombieland Saga?
I don't I don't hate Zombieland Saga. It was
I guess Fate prefers his idols to be living. Okay.
I'm a dentist. Is that
This
dentist?
literally sounds like dentist.
Lifeist?
Life is
You're pro-life? Pro-life?
Wait, so did you see Devilman? I wasn't sure.
No, because like I watched like some of it, like the first episode, I was like, this is gonna be garbage, and I just dropped it.
Gotcha.
Damn,
Wow.
dude. I was wondering when it would get good too. Dude.
I hate to be like, when did I become the Koyame show? But like, where the fuck is Koyame on here? Like, I need
Yeah,
Cav
I
here. I
saw
need Cav.
more people
Pop Team
like
Epic.
Koyame.
Pop Team Epic needs to be here.
I don't know.
I feel like Pop Team Epic should definitely be here for the memes because like that would be really funny if it was.
It
would
get
like,
some sort of
anime of the
award.
year.
It would, but it was also so polarizing. Like some people think it's like literally the worst show of all time.
Yeah.
And I get it, but like I mean, I like
those
Pop
people
Team
are
Epic.
probably wrong.
Well, yeah, I'd say they're pretty wrong, but
I was going to say someone in chat had a brilliant thought, which was Pop Team Epic cannot be categorized as anime because it's too good for that weep shit, and then realized it was Mom who typed that in chat. So I'm glad we have the right people on this podcast.
yeah.
But no, like I think Koyame had a really good argument to be here.
I'm surprised that Eurocamp wasn't here. I think a lot of people liked it. And
I'm
surprised that Island wasn't here of all things.
yeah, I'm surprised One Room Season 2 is once again missing from this list.
When are we going to get the anime awards presented by One Room Season 2?
One Room Season 5?
Yo, now there's a sponsor I want.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm also surprised that Bunny Girl and Darling didn't get nominated, just because like how many fans love those shows.
Like as bad as Darling and the Franxx is, like I was kind of surprised that it wasn't in even like it wasn't even a thought, I guess. Like
yeah,
I mean
I
the
would have
ending.
Darling and the Franxx over like Zombieland Saga or something because it's like that show is way bigger than Zombieland.
I didn't see Zombieland coming. I get why it's there, but I didn't see that one. I didn't anticipate that.
Hinamatsuri is the biggest like surprise.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I can't even be mad because I really enjoyed it, but like also like I like Gridman. Like where's Gridman, fam? Like
Gridman would have been a cool thing.
There's a lot of where's Agretzko, dude? Like
everywhere else. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know a place further than the universe is gonna win anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. But
wait, how do you know this? Where did you get?
Oh, Shaw's got the leaks.
Oh yeah, I got the data.
Leak.
There's no way that Sorayori does not win this.
I got the data.
Yeah.
You know.
I got my finger on the pulse, guys. I'm in this. Yeah.
Ooh, what else do you got your finger on?
Ooh.
Apparently Moz, because Moz just
Oh, did Moz leave?
No.
Moz was like people.
You guys try to mute me and then just kill Moz. Nice try.
Wait,
you killed
after
Moz.
you said a place further than the universe would win? Like, was he just like so happy? He just left.
He's like, this is the peak. We're done. Yeah, he's like,
this is peak right here. I can't. Wow.
Cannot even.
Nice knowing you, Moz.
Someone said hating Threegatsu is garbage taste, to which I say you hating me hating Threegatsu is
I don't
garbage
understand.
taste.
Okay, Faye, we got to talk about this. What I don't get why people nut on Threegatsu. I really don't. Like the show is just
we can
okay.
get to it.
Like,
we can get to it in a little bit. No spoilers though.
wait,
yeah, we
is
can,
it in one of the
actually.
categories? What
Well,
the fuck?
So what is everyone's?
Let me guess. It's like
what's everyone's
it's
anime
best
of the year?
continuing series.
Yeah.
What's everyone?
Yes,
So-
yeah, you're correct. I don't care. I'm not gonna vote. I don't know.
I'm gonna vote for Hinamatsuri because that's the only show that I really like out of all of these. So
I'm gonna be voting for Violet. So
I think I did vote.
nobody was surprised.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote
the
for-
Kyoani Shield votes for the Kyoani anime. What?
All right, what's next?
We have two more. I think we get the Devilman. No, not this one. No,
It's no longer sponsored by Devil May Cry 5. Now it's presented by
It's
Capcom.
sponsored by Devilman Crybaby.
Wait, there is a fight from Devilman Crybaby
Wait,
here.
Hinamatsuri's the best fight scene? I have to vote for it. That's
Wait,
dangerous.
I'm kind of sad though because it's not the one really cool fight scene that they had at the beginning. It's like the meme one.
Yeah.
I like the other fight scene a lot. I don't think this.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, this is where they have like a lot of.
I love that to win.
Wait,
Wait,
Oh, yeah, Maz,
they don't even have the best My Hero Academia fight. Like, dude,
Yeah.
they don't even have the Bakugo Deku fight because that was way better, dude.
I really like that
Oh.
one. Wait,
Yeah.
should Maz read these or are we just mailing it in?
No, Maz should read
so the
these.
best fight scene presented by Capcom, and the nominees are Hina versus Anzu from Hina Matsuri, All for One versus All Might from My Hero Academia Season 3, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki from Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, Goku from Dragon Ball Super, Yami versus Leech from Black Clover, and Satan versus Devilman from Devilman Crybaby.
So I guess we're gonna leave Attack on Titan off again. Be with
Again.
chasing
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Thank you, Capcom. Not cool. Yeah,
I can't that, Chief.
This ain't it, Chief. It's kind of sad because I think I'm with you guys. Like, there's the one Hinamatsuri fight that's really cool that they play at the beginning and end, and I like this one, but that one was really cool and like really well choreographed. Then I do like All for One versus All Might, but I think they kind of squandered it a bit in like the adaptation. And then Deku versus Bakugo was like a lot more interesting and looked better.
That was way more impactful for me personally.
Yeah,
like,
I would agree.
More than the All for One thing.
Yeah.
So, especially because All Might didn't die, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. I haven't seen. I saw the.
I heard about this one. People were nutting. Sakuga fans were nutting about this.
The Boruto fight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The Boruto fight was so good. Oh my god. Like if you haven't seen this fight, you need to see.
Yes, I'm gonna see this fight. We're not now, but I will see this fight.
The Boruto fight was really cool until they summoned their key fuck, and it was just like giant things fighting each other. I hate that about Naruto.
It
was like everything I loved about Naruto, and also simultaneously everything I hated about Naruto.
Nice.
That's classic Naruto.
Yeah,
it's the best of both worlds.
So I guess it's the best fight. I'll go vote for that.
Is this Yami versus the Black Clover one? Is this the Sakuga one that everyone was nutting over, or is that a different one?
This is the one that I think everyone was nutting over.
Because that one I thought that had Asta, and that was
kind of meh compared to like the Naruto fight. TBH, like the Naruto fight kind of blew that out of the water.
Oh, cool. TBH. Might check those ones out. I don't know what the Devilman one's doing here.
I don't remember Jiren versus Goku, but I remember Funimation and Crunchyroll like shilling the fuck out of that like fight upcoming and stuff. Funimation especially because like Dragon Ball is like their bread and butter. But I don't remember like do I really look for great fights in Dragon Ball? No, absolutely not, bro. I'm a little surprised that's in there, but I mean whatever. It's whatever. I don't remember Satan versus Devilman that much. TBH.
Where's the rap battle?
Like the
rap battle is a good fight. That's the best.
The rap battle is way better. Like why didn't they have why didn't they have the rap battle from Zombieland Saga? Like, dude.
I love that one. Oh well. I'm probably doing.
I mean, if we're gonna include like meme fights like Hinamatsuri, like might as well just include meme stuff from Zombieland Saga.
For me, I'm actually surprised that the last Gridman fight wasn't included.
I've heard the Gridman fights are really good too.
The Gridman fights are really, really well done. Like nothing's gonna beat the Naruto and Sasuke fight versus Momoshiki. But still, like, I don't know. I like. For me, it would have been nice because I thought it was like really well done. The way Gridman did it. But in any case, I think it has to go to Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki from Boruto. Like,
I'm excited to see it.
The like especially in an anime where so much of it is like ninjutsu and like they did so many good like actual fight with like the punches and the kicks and like the choreography was really fucking good. And like Naruto always has had like really good fight animation. Like
Naruto's big fights have always looked really nice.
Yeah. So might do that one. I guess we have one last category, another sponsored one, not by Devilman Cry 5. Maz, you got this
by VRV, which is technically Crunchyroll.
Weird flex. By Crunchyroll. They took it back from Devilman Cry 5 for the last one.
So, continuing series are The Ancient Mage's Bride from Studio Wit, Dragon Ball Super from Toei Animation, Black Clover from Studio Pierrot, March Comes In Like a Lion from Shaft, One Piece from Toei Animation, and Boruto, Naruto Next Generations from Pierrot.
Wait, why isn't Devil May Cry 5 in this? Because that's continuing the series, right? Like...
Also, why is it Attack on Titan on this? Because that's a
what the fuck? I think
they were trying
why
to
isn't My Hero Academia?
Well, I think their definition of continuing series is something that like one entry that like was at least airing over like 2000.
Oh, that's why March Comes In Like a Lion.
That's why March Comes In Like a Lion and Ancient Mage's Bride is here. Like that's why, because they started last year and finished this year.
Yeah, March started in unironically not March, but started in fall 2017.
We need
all these
We need Cav here to like say, "Oh no," for the Ancient Mage's Bride.
Why is Ancient Mage's Bride here? Like, why are we pretending it's still a good show?
Because Crunchyroll shilled the shit out of it.
Fuck out of it. That was the same season as Black Clover started too. Like those were the big shows they were shilling, and it's really weird. Gave a shit about either of them.
I think they should change their definition of best continuing show and really just do like ongoing series. That way they can just like they can throw
that'd be a better
they can throw Attack on Titan, they can throw all those shows in, then people will be like content with them not being an anime of the year.
Then they can throw in Yamano Susume season 3.
Yamano Susume, like I just started watching it and like
it's great, isn't it?
Maybe I've joined the cult of like Sakugan like shows because like oh my gosh,
that
it's
show
so
looks
good.
Fantastic.
It's so how does this show, this comfy show, this like, and especially in the first season
looks
so good. Oh my god, what? Anyway,
the openings look great too. I love
the openings look great, and like the first season, it's like each episode's what, like 3 minutes, like
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's
and
so
then
good.
Second season's like 15 minutes, so it's like yo, that's hype.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm just going to punt. There are no winners here.
I think I'm just gonna choose the only comes in like a lion because I don't want like big shonen series to win, even though I kind of hate.
Wow,
like a lion.
Such a shonenist.
Spite voting. Oof.
How about
I finished it? Now it shows me the judges.
Category.
Oh.
All of these choices suck. The only correct winner here is Pokemon Sun and Moon, baby.
Hey!
Wait, why isn't Detective Conan here? Like,
because no one fucking watches Detective Conan.
Detective Conan.
Does?
Aww.
Or at least reads the manga. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been tough though. Like once it hit chapter 1000, I'm like I just let it run for like 100 chapters, then catch up, and I love Detective Conan. It's a lot of episodes though. It's like on an episode like 800 something now, I want to say. So I don't blame people for not watching it, but the movies are legitimately good. They're fun. They are hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh?
Oh my god.
Something like a lion just so Ancient Mage's Bride doesn't win. Like, I don't mind any of the shonen series winning, but I don't want that to win. Like, we gotta put a fork in it.
We can't have that, fam.
Yeah.
All right.
Either. Oh, well. I guess that is it. I think that's the awards. I think we did it.
Guys, we did it, fam.
We did it.
You know.
These are the judges. I'm not gonna. I don't care.
Oh, man.
So I think the actual stream for it is gonna be on
Twitch.
Twitch on February 16th. So yeah, we might just watch it. We can. Yeah, I don't think we can stream them. Like,
might
we
just
can't
participate if you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Also, for anyone who's listening in, our anime does their own anime awards, and we're also going to be helping them present in their stream of that. I think it's like me, Bacon, Becker, and Maz. I don't know if anyone else isn't on it.
I'm technically in the server, but like,
I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like. Yeah, we'll see. So the crew is presenting on that. We'll have more details on that. But if you were somewhat disappointed with these awards, you can check out the our anime ones, and
you can be even more disappointed with the our anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but yeah.
I mean, it's what we were all thinking. TV. Even the people at the awards were thinking the same thing.
It's all awards. It's cool to check out. It's cool we get to, and it's cool that they're gonna let us present on that one. So we're pretty thankful for them. But until next time, do you guys have anything else?
Yeah. So if you guys like the live stream, be sure to tune in, join our Discord.
Give us feedback.
There's because we're trying it out. It looks like we're getting some good participation. I've been seeing it like hit almost 50 a couple times for people watching it live, and so we really appreciate the support. You guys listening in, you guys dropping discussions and comments. We always try to keep an eye out for that. Join our Discord and follow us on Twitter. So our Discord links are in any of our descriptions. Our Twitter is @TokyoPodfathers. Make sure to follow us there and subscribe to get notified when we tweet something out, so you are always aware of when we're going live. We're going to be trying to do these on a little bit more regular basis, and as always, you can listen to it in case you miss out. You can listen to it on YouTube with the chat, or you can, if you are on the go, you can always listen to it just on audio on the platforms that we're usually on. So Simplecast, Spotify, iTunes, pretty much anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. I'm Fate. It was Shaw, Bex, Maz. We'd like to get guests on as well, so always be sure to sign up for that to be on our other podcasts as well. We've got a couple of cool things coming up too, if I'm not mistaken. So be on the lookout for.
We always say that, like.
But for real this time.
Are we wrong?
But for real this time.
Because we're sponsored by Devilman Crybaby 5 for the
We're
near
not.
future.
We're not actually.
We're not actually sponsored. I wish we were. That would be cool.
That would be cool. But we were sponsored by 2 of the movies for this awards, which kind of felt cool.
It did.
Yeah. But you know what else feels cool? Talking about anime and having people listen. So thank you guys for tuning in. This was a 2-hour live stream, and
wow.
a lot of people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone who thanks to everyone in chat. We see you guys, and thanks to everyone listening in. We appreciate it.
All right. And with that, and we're also close to 3K subs. So if you guys can get your friends to sub, that's gonna be awesome.
Maybe get
we appreciate it.
Get your mans. Get
your waifus. Get your liefus.
I don't know. Get your mailman to sub. Fuck it.
Get your milkman to sub. But yeah. Anyway, they probably are. But if you want to find out the answer next time on the Our Anime podcast, stay tuned. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Tutu.